In the dead of winter, when plague winds howled across Europe and whole towns fell silent under fever, one remedy burned brighter than the fear itself. They called it fire cider, the plague breaker, a tonic so fierce that old stories claim it could scare sickness straight out of the body before it ever took root. The modern version was reborn in the 1970s by the legendary herbalist Rosemary Gladstar, but its roots run centuries deeper, back to wise women in mountain villages who knew that heat plus vinegar plus thyme could forge medicine stronger than any apothecary's shelf. They'd toss handfuls of garden fire into crocks, horseradish to open the lungs, ginger to wake the blood, garlic fierce enough to make vampires flee, onions, hot peppers that grew red as dragon scales, turmeric the colour of sunrise, rosemary and thyme from the hedge, black pepper to drive everything deeper, then drown the whole blazing pile in raw apple cider vinegar and bury it in the pantry like a sleeping dragon. 4 to 6 weeks later, they'd wake that dragon, strain its golden red fire, and sweeten it just enough with raw honey to make it drinkable. One small glass could warm a body from the inside out on the coldest night. Today, herbalists still keep a jar on the counter all winter long. A spoonful in the morning is like swallowing a tiny sun. Here's exactly how the old ones made it, and how you can too. Start with roughly equal parts of everything, about half a cup each, more or less by feel. Fresh horseradish root, peeled and chopped, the one that makes your eyes water, that's how you know it's strong. Fresh ginger root, sliced or grated. A whole head of garlic, cloves smashed, 1 large onion, roughly diced, fresh turmeric root, or a generous spoon of powder. The hottest peppers you dare. Cayenne, habanero, whatever grows in your corner of the world, big handfuls of fresh rosemary and thyme, a palmful of black peppercorns. Layer everything into a wide-mouthed glass jar, like you're packing pure heat. Pour raw apple cider vinegar with the mother over the top until the jar is full and the herbs are completely submerged. If your lid is metal, slip a piece of parchment paper underneath to keep the vinegar from eating the lid. Seal it tight, label it with the date, and set it in a dark cupboard. Every day for the next month or 6 weeks, give it a gentle shake and whisper something fierce to it. Old tradition says the tonic listens. When the time feels right, the longer it sits, the fiercer it becomes. Place a cheesecloth or fine strainer over a bowl and pour. Press and squeeze until every drop of liquid fire is out. Warm the liquid gently, never boil. Then stir in raw honey to taste. Some like it barely sweet, some like it's singing. Bottle it in dark glass and store in the fridge. It keeps a year, sometimes longer. The old dosage, 1 fiery shot every morning through the dark months, or a spoonful every couple of hours at the first scratch in the throat. This is traditional herbal wisdom handed down through generations, shared for educational purposes only, never as medical advice. Always check with your healthcare provider, especially if pregnant, nursing, or on medication. If this dragon's brew warms you or someone you love this winter, drop a little flame in the comments below. And tell me, which forgotten remedy should we uncork next from the Grimoire? Thank you for stepping into the Grimoire garden with me.